All right, so what happened here? Well, apparently for a long time, and this is just one of many forums I found this issue on. Apparently for a long time, hosts have been asking Airbnb for video for a long time. And this just proves it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you some posts here. And this was one person that I found who attempted to do it, like, I don't know what their background is, if they're a UX designer, but they attempted to do it. I wasn't even a UX designer at the time, so it doesn't really matter. And maybe I did start UX at the time. No, I don't think so. It's 2019, but since 2019. So you can read it for yourself. I'll go a little bit slow. She even went as far as to create a website called, what was it called? Uh, I don't know. Now I'm a bit confused because at one point I think Airbnb did allow video, like real short video, like style, like an Instagram story type of thing. I don't want to give nobody no ideals because Airbnb ain't got me on payroll. They're not paying me to help them. They're not paying me to be a part of their design team. So I don't want to give nobody no ideals, but no ideas. But okay, here it goes. It was called tourthisairbnb.com. You're right. A way to fix that is simply stated in your description. It's simply stating it in your description. My video tour is listed on tourthisairbnb.com or just tourthisairbnb.com. The website is so new that no one will even know the website name yet, but they will in due time. YouTube is excellent, but it is not niche enough. Unfortunately, it is not a place where guests go to use this. Airbnb won't do it. I did. You can. So they made a whole thing called tourthisairbnb.com. Now I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what their design background is. Tourthisairbnb.com. I don't know what their design background is. Uh, this looks like the site tourthisairbnb.com. Let me try. It looks like nothing's there. Hey, let's see what comes up. Okay, yeah. So they still have the domain name, but they don't have a page anymore. So they took it down. So it looks like they just have a landing page. Let me do some of my these are like kindergarten tricks that I learned. Elementary stuff, nothing important. But I want to see maybe who owns this. Just out of curiosity. I won't show you guys their private information, but I'm just curious to see because and toward this Airbnb is a pretty corny name. Here it goes right here. Okay, toward this Airbnb client transfer prohibited. Name server so it's about to expire soon. Created, so they renewed it in March. So they're keeping it. No, it was created in March. They just updated it though in May, and it expires again. So somebody brought it again recently. Can't tell if that's the 6th of March or is that? Yeah, that's the 6th of March. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so they're keeping it going. Let me try. Let me try one more. Let me try one more registry because sometimes GoDaddy is pretty much the default registry for everybody. So you can go to GoDaddy and find out everybody who owns any domain names. One of the ways I get business, I don't tell people that though. And you go out and you say what business I want to talk to, and you can't get the manager, obviously, or the owner. You find out who the domain name is, and you can find out who the owner of the business is, pretty much. Okay, let's see here. Tour this Airbnb. Let's see here. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Oh, so they register above.com. I don't know. They probably might. They may have used a third party. It looked like they out of country. Register with URL. So it was registered by a company called above.com. Interesting. So somebody else picked this up. Definitely ain't Kelly. I don't know what they were trying to do here. Anyway, this is what happened to them. So, of course, they got shredded. People came in and shredded them and told them you can't put Airbnb won't let you put a URL in the whatchamacallit, blah 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 blah. You know. And that's true. But um yeah, so she goes back arguing and everything like that. And then I like this one because somebody pulled her card. This is the crazy thing about learning about when you learn how to code. Somebody says, "Do not visit this site. It is either affected with a malware script, or the site owner has deliberately configured it in such a way." And this is why, like I said, some platforms using a platform that's no code is very important because they provide you with all that back-end security. You can lone gun it, but you're in shark infested waters if someone corrupts your code, and it's not that hard to do it. Um, I really do not like folks that encourage members to line their pockets, or site owners that are so sloppy they promote a malware written site. Your little venture deserves a crash and burn. Hi, John. Not true, but think so. And there's always somebody out there. There's always a tech bro out there, and he pulled some of her code and showed her right here. This right here, the blue stuff. That's the malware, and you can read it. It's a script. It looks like it's a data script. It syncs up to your cookies, and I think any comment root, somehow they got a way where you comment. It's like it's a way that they get into your desktop remotely. When you input comment to something like that, I don't know what her site looked like, but apparently it seemed like she had a section to comment. So yeah, keep in mind when you use forms and things like that, and you comment on a site, there's a way that they can utilize that to get it's over my head, but they can utilize that to remotely access your desktop. I forgot, I don't really understand how it works, but they can with the right program. So that's what he's showing us. So anyway, and there was one more site um that I had. What was the other site that I wanted to show you guys? Let's see here. One more. Mm. Nope, that's not it. That's an article. Yeah, I think that was it. But anyway, you get the point. I just wanted to show you that this was something people have actually been asking for. You can just Google Airbnb video. Let's do that. Let's Google video Airbnb, and you'll see everything come up. They do allow video for in-person experiences, which is interesting. So Airbnb does allow video for in-person experiences. And of course, you say, though one cannot upload a video on an Airbnb listing, you can use other digital platforms to promote your listing. These platforms are your key for effective promotion outside of Airbnb. Airbnb video is your opportunity to attract more viewers to your listing. And I'll go more into that later. How does Airbnb video work? How do you put a video on Airbnb? So apparently there used to be a way you could do it, but like I said before, I already looked at that. As you can see, it's blue. I already looked at that, and it's not. You're not able to do that anymore. And you know what? They never really answer the question, right? How to create an Airbnb video to market your property. So here goes someone who actually talked about it. So using the Airbnb video to market your property is pretty, you know, like it's a big thing. It's a big deal. And I mean, I only did it because I thought it would help people because I travel and people travel, and I know if people like me are like, well, I can't tell what the place looks like. I'm gonna try to clean up my room and film the Airbnb that I'm in right now. I think it's a good time to do it because I think, yeah, I'm gonna do it in a minute. I'm gonna straighten up this room and film my Airbnb that I'm in right now so I can add it to the list because I don't have one for Medellin. But and I'm gonna show you what the site looks like and how it works later. I don't want to do too much right now though with it because, like I said, I kind of want to more explore this. But you're free to go look at my site. It is holidayforevereth.com, and holidayforever.eth is going to be the 2.0 version. I don't talk about that. I'll talk about that later. But right now, so this is my site right now. What the cheese? I'm still developing my about section and the experience section because I'm gonna do something really cool for the experience part. But you can contact me. It's just a simple form. This is where the hosts sign up. This is the listings, and to protect everybody, I'm using a basic no-code platform. So that there's no corruption of anything. I don't know. I really need to check my script language, but I'm not going to do that while I'm on camera with you guys. But I'm pretty sure they're trustworthy, and the people I developed this with, they didn't have much to do as far as just code in the front and all the back end stuff with no code on this platform, which is Bubble. It's pretty simple. So this is what I came up with right here, and these are videos right now. This is my Colombia page. All the places to stay in Colombia. I should have put them in alphabetical. I guess I should set it up where they go in alphabetical order. That might be the next thing I work on, so that everything's in alphabetical order. So you have Barranquillas would go first, Cartagena's would be underneath, and then Barranquilla. So I want to get a Medellin. So, but this is what we got. It's clean, it's simple, and the cool thing is you can click on reserve, and you don't do anything through me. It goes right to the Airbnb listing, and in developing this, I learned the secret about Airbnb, so I need to put them on my consultant list because I learned the secret about Airbnb listings that I'm pretty sure they know. It's a little hack. It's a little hack. I'm pretty sure most people don't know about it. Maybe you don't try it like that, but we'll talk about that next. So, but yeah, this is just part of a larger video about, yeah, I mean, people say, hey, I just wanted to do something to be constructive. I saw a problem I'm experiencing and I made a product to fix it. So I just wanted to be constructive, you know what I'm saying? And so this is what I came up with. And I have a bigger plans, but we'll go into that later. I'm just ad-libbing right now, so forgive me. But yeah, so getting back to the purpose of this, on this Airbnb host form that's not really active anymore. It doesn't seem like it's active. Let me see here. Let's see videos. Let's see what they see. First time Airbnb user inquiry from my Airbnb wanted to see video of my listing. See, here we go right here. So, first time Airbnb user inquiry from my Airbnb wanted to see video of my listing. So this was 2022. People still had the option for video. It was an inquiry whose name is, available. Yes, this is blah blah blah. So I don't know very well either, but I don't think I'll book it until I see a little video. I'll be in touch with you, blah, blah, blah. But I don't see if the video is the same as the photos. I responded, I just looked at the photos on the listing. So the listing is clear from the photos, bedroom and the video. So yeah, so he apparently thought it was a scam. I don't know. I don't know how this is a scam. You're just showing me video of your Airbnb. I don't know why people think that would be a scam. But I don't want to go into all of that, those details about this. But I don't see why it would be a scam. Yeah, I don't see how that's a scam. They wanted video. People are going on to something else. But anyway, you can see somebody asked for a video. There's nothing scammy about wanting to see a video. I think you get scammed when you go off the pictures because I've had some Airbnbs off the pictures that were just like, you know, I was like, man, I got duped when I walked in the door. I've gotten a little bit better, but for me, let's settle on the fact that if you book an Airbnb for a month, like I do, I usually book for a month. I should see a video. I gotta see a video. If you have a video, I'll most likely book for a month. Um, I can't really do it less than that. And this form is still active. Interesting. This form is still active. I don't know. I don't like to. I mean, I built this. It's kind of like a personal tool for me, the way that I plan to use it. So I don't know if I want to engage this type of this in this form. There's a lot of forms out there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to promote it on this form though. But anyway, I just want to show people that let me search again. Video app with timestamp. A host using Airbnb to get occupied. You can't book with us unless you upload a personal video. My guest made an awesome video. So I guess people are putting videos on Facebook and things like that. But I'll go into the other point. But this is the first part of it right here. The first part of it was I've stayed in Airbnbs a very long time, and before I book for a month or two, I want to make sure that my Airbnb is sound. And the best way for me to do that is video. Photos have been deceiving me for many years, and I'm traveling right now. I'm in Colombia right now, obviously. So I built me a product, and ironically, every Airbnb you see here, I've stayed in, so I can personally vouch for it. Every Airbnb here, I've stayed in, so I can personally vouch for it. But I'm gonna go do the one I'm doing right now, and I just wanted to make this video real quick. And I may just make it standalone or part of another video if I want to do some editing. So if you guys have any questions, just reach out to me. All right? Thank you. Talk to you soon.